Hello, we are live on YouTube. Welcome, all subscribers, all those who are watching me now, or who would be watching me later. So, welcome to Light Up with Tejaswini Live, episode 362 on YouTube and Facebook. And here we are live on Facebook as well. I'm Chandana, your host for this evening. Light Up with Tejaswini Live, episode 362. We have been live consistently for more than 5 years now, and it's been and it's nice to be here, wonderful to be here within this Diwali window. So let's wait for all the folks to join in. Let me know when you are here. Rahul Roy, good evening. See number one. Hello, yeah, great to see you as well. What's today's theme? Any activation? Yes, of course. Today I would be closing the Diwali activation. So join in quickly and we'll start with today's topics. And yes, of course, there would be tarot readings as always. So feel free to share this live with your friends, with your groups. Gauri, hello, welcome. Supriya, hello. I can see many new faces today. Okay, so namaste, welcome everyone. Welcome to the special festive episode of Light Up with Tejaswini Live and episode number 362. And it is a very auspicious evening. It's the closing, almost the closing. The closing will happen tomorrow, actually, but we are on the end of the Diwali window. So the beautiful closing of the Diwali window, the celebration of the post Diwali, which is Govardhan Puja and the Bhai Dooj. Hello, Shali. Welcome. So we've all just passed through this light-filled vibrations of Diwali, and tonight we will integrate that light into something deeper, into the frequency of abundance, because that's what Diwali is all about, abundance. So take a deep breath, settle in, and if you have a candle or a diya with you, just light it nearby, light it with you. Let me light mine because what we are going to work with today is the frequency of abundance, right? So, all those who are part of this live, especially if you're watching me live, not the replay, if you're watching me live, you very powerfully will tune into the energies that we would be invoking in this session. So, light a small diya, like I've done here. It could be a candle or a diya, and keep it close to yourself, close by. And this light symbolizes not just the external celebration, but the inner radiance that guides your path, the tejas, the inner light, the light of the soul. This light, which also symbolizes, that's how the name Tejaswini also is coming from here, the inner light. Okay. So, and I'm doing this session within the Diwali window because this is the time, this is where the energies are very powerfully tuned in. Ami Gaiwala, hello, welcome. Yes, the new year, the new Samvat starts. So, Happy New Year to you as well. So, today's session, I have named it Step into Your Abundance. And together we'll explore what abundance really means, how to align with it. And we will end with a beautiful collective activation to help you shift into that vibration of abundance, prosperity, joy. And yes, we have the collective tarot reading, we have individual tarot readings. All those who are waiting for tarot readings, we will be doing the general tarot readings, no questions. For questions, you will have to book a session with me. So we'll be doing and I would like you to stay with this frequency of abundance that I would be bringing into the session. And that makes you all uplifted, expanded, and ready for your tarot readings. Hello, Reena. Blessings to you as well. And yes, before I go ahead, just look into the pinned comment. We have the Diwali abundance offer, which is closing today. In the next 4 hours, we have this offer, which is closing, the Diwali abundance offer. It is closing tonight, October 22nd, midnight Indian time. And what is this offer about? This offer is about, if you buy my book, Mystical Encounters, this is available globally on Amazon. Mystical Encounters, Messages from Deities and Divine Beings. It is available as paperback. It is available as Kindle on Amazon worldwide. What you receive is my abundance activation process free through my video. So you receive that abundance activation video free. And this is a guided process, a neuro linguistic programming based guided process. Neuro linguistic programming is called NLP, which is about rewiring the brain for certain patterns of behavior, to induce certain resourceful patterns, to wire your rewiring, subconscious re-imprinting. That's what it's called. So these are very powerful processes. Hello, Amrita. And this guided process, you will be through this process, which I will give you in this video form. Once you buy this book up till tonight, so this offer is valid for all those who have bought the book from October 16 to October 22nd, which is tonight. So you still have 4 hours to go for this window, and then you can get this Diwali gift, which is the abundance activation video. And I will be talking more of the abundance, and I would be doing a mini process right now. So you get an idea of what I would be giving you in the video. So, what this process will do is it will install a lasting inner abundance pattern. It will help you shift from scarcity into prosperity alignment and open oneself up to new opportunities of joy, of wealth, of abundance, new opportunities. So, this would be a short yet very power packed practice, which you can repeat anytime you wish to activate that energy. So, how to avail that offer? Order your copy of Mystical Encounters, Kindle or paperback, up till tonight, midnight, another 4 hours to go, wherever you are in the world. And you can message me the screenshot of your purchase. You can send it to me via Messenger, inbox, WhatsApp. And what you get in return is the abundance activation video almost instantaneously. Okay. So this is a very powerful offer. It is valid only for the next till midnight Indian Standard Time. So it is another few hours, 4 hours. Okay. Hello, Akshay. Okay, so before I go forward into the readings and a little bit more about abundance, since we are in this Diwali abundance window, and that's why I'm giving you the abundance activation video right now within the Diwali, the auspicious Diwali window. So, abundance, we will be using this abundance as a power word today. Okay. So when we hear the word abundance, the first thing that comes to mind, what does it comes to mind? It's money, could be wealth, could be opportunities, could be comfort. These are the some of the things which come into mind when I say abundance. What does it? What bell does it ring in your head? Maybe that, whatever I've spoken. But true abundance is much more than that. It is the energy, it is the flow of energy. It's the natural flow of energy in every area of our life, whether it is relationship, whether it is creativity, whether it is health, whether it is spiritual connection or divine connection, whether it is in terms of peace, love, and it is an energy. It is, we cannot chase abundance, we cannot run after abundance. We have to tune into abundance, we have to align ourselves with abundance. That's the beauty of abundance. It is available, it is natural, it's already there in the universe, it is flowing endlessly, and we have to open our channels to receive abundance. That's the beauty of abundance, that's the beauty of this energy. So today, and within this Diwali window, let's make abundance our power word. You can say it loud: abundance, abundance, abundance. You can write it in the chat box, in the comment box, abundance. And when you say the word abundance, I would like you to feel that word abundance. Abundance. And feel the energy. How the word itself carries a vibration of expansion and possibility. And possibilities in every area of your life, whether it is love, whether it is relationships. The energy is already present. So, whether it comes to, say, love, many of you are asking that question about love, about relationship. So, it's about tuning into that energy. And the word abundance, if you look at the word abundance, it comes from the Latin word, which is abundare, which means to overflow, to flow. So this is an energy which flows, and this is like a wave. So it's the flow, rising in waves. That is the meaning, literal meaning of abundance. So that's a very beautiful energy. So true abundance is not about simply collecting things, accumulating, collecting. No, it's about flowing, letting that energy flow naturally. It's just not about accumulation. When we are truly abundant, that's where most of us miss that point. That for being truly abundant, we need to allow that energy to flow. So the energy rises like a wave and it flows to bless others. And as I said, abundance is not limited to only money, wealth, finances, job. It shows up in so many things in our life as love, as joy, as creativity, as peace. It shows up in relationships. And for that flow to happen, we need to clear the blocks that are there to abundance. This is an energy, as we said, which flows naturally, and we are required to tune into that energy. But why are we not able to tune into that energy? Because there are some inner blocks to that flow, to that abundance. And this could be our own emotions, this could be the things within us. For instance, emotions like fear, like guilt, apprehension about receiving, not comparison, comparing ourselves to others, feeling that lack all the time, that scarcity. So, this is the right time within the Diwali window to just think, reflect, and see where, in which aspect of your life have you been feeling lack. Just think, and you can write it in the comment box. Where have you been feeling the lack? Which aspect of your life? Is it wealth? Is it money? Is it job? Is it opportunities? Is it peace? Is it relationship? Is it love? Is it anything? This is the aspect, or this is where you can open up more to receive more light, more support, ease. So you can just reflect and first acknowledge and accept where you feel this sense of lack in your life. That's the first thing to do. Acknowledge where is that you feel the lack. that will help you identify where the frequency is mismatched. And very important, through processes, through methods, through techniques, we can realign ourselves to that energy. We can return ourselves to that natural state of abundance. So, as I said, abundance is not only limited to money and wealth, there are many forms of abundance, and each one is connected to a part of our being. For instance, what we mostly connect with abundance is material abundance, which is about wealth, which is money, which is stability, which is comfort, which is opportunities. That is material abundance. And then we have emotional abundance. Emotional abundance is about love, about harmony, about peace in relationships, in your connections. And then we have creative abundance. What is creative abundance? Creative abundance is when we feel new ideas coming, when we feel the inspiration, when we feel the inner creativity, when we are naturally flowing. And finally, we have spiritual abundance. Spiritual abundance is feeling the grace, feeling the guidance, feeling the mystical things in our life, feeling that we are supported by the universe, feeling or observing or being aware of the uh, signs which the universe is sending us, the signs and synchronicities which the universe is showing to us. That is spiritual abundance. So, this is again, as I said, right time to reflect and ask yourself, which area of my life do I feel most abundant? First, we reflected where I feel the lack. Now, where do I feel most abundant? Where I feel most abundant, where I feel least abundant, or which area I am flowing with, and in which area I feel I need more flow. So you can reflect on that, and you can write it in the comment box. So that makes you open to the energy of abundance, that acknowledgement, that acceptance, that openness, that receptivity to the energy comes up. And what is this lack that we feel? Why do we feel lack when the energy itself is so natural, it is free flowing, it is available, there is no lack, the universe has enough to provide? Why do we feel the lack? These are the blocks. These could be the emotions, this could be the inner blocks, this could be the limiting beliefs, this could be the inner blocks that stop us from tuning into that energy, from receiving that energy. And the first thing, the most basic thing which stops us from receiving this energy is because somewhere inside we are programmed to believe that everything is less, everything is scarce, nothing is available, there is not enough. So, this is the inner programming, which is called scarcity programming. And if you reflect or think about your own inner beliefs, this can work very subconsciously. Overtly, you may not be aware, but inwardly, if you reflect, you will find that somewhere you we may be all the time obsessed with the idea that there is not enough. There's not enough for me, or there's not enough available for me, and I will not get that. So that is called scarcity programming, which is a biggest block to the receptivity of this energy, biggest block to receiving abundance, because that is stopping us from receiving the abundance, stopping the manifestation, stopping the attraction of that energy. Because somewhere inwardly we are believing that this is absolutely right, there's not enough, and we are okay with that. There's scarcity, and resources are lacking, things are lacking, and I have to be with that energy. So that is scarcity programming. Second very important thing is comparison. When we are comparing ourselves with others, when we measure ourselves by other people's progress or other people's journeys, we disconnect ourselves from our own natural state, because we are looking at other people, and which happens most of the time. Third very important block towards this, the inner block towards receiving abundance, is when we give too much. Some people are over giving, they will keep on giving, whether it is uh, in relationships, you're over giving. Even when you're not receiving, you are giving, giving, giving. So we can give too much time, we can give too much energy, we can invest too much emotion. We forget that we also need to receive, and we are okay with the idea of over giving. So the again there is a mismatch between the giving and the receiving, and the uh, abundance gets blocked. Some of us even have the belief about abundance or about things like money is that it's not good. The inner belief, the subconscious belief is that having money is not a very good idea. Or somebody may be afraid of receiving money. Or these are inner fears which stop the flow of that energy. Some of us are too much tuned to the energy of struggle. We believe that if we struggle, if we strive too much, then only we can receive. So we are so used to this energy of struggle, many of us. So this is called attachment to that energy. We don't believe that we can achieve things easily or calmly, or so we are so used to this competition, to struggle, to really giving our life up for certain things, that anything which is comfortable or which comes with ease, that is an energy which we are not very familiar with. We always believe that yes, you have to die to get certain things. So that is the attachment to the energy of struggle. So which stops the natural flow of abundance. So if you look at these 4 points, one is this scarcity programming, one is comparing ourselves to others, third is overgiving, giving too much, and fourth is struggling, attachment to struggle. If you reflect, maybe you will connect to something within you, which is not only if you think, if you reflect, if you really go inwards, you may find something which may be stopping the abundance, or something you may relate to as you hear me talking about this. So, first thing is again to notice it, to be aware, to accept. And once you are aware, once you notice it, once you observe it, once you believe that this is there the awareness itself will start clearing that block. That block is now coming up. The awareness, the light of awareness is shining on that block and it is surfacing. So the knowledge that yes, this is the block itself is very, very healing. Simplest way to shift into this abundance is we can do that right now. Just it's like shifting the gears. Repeat a few affirmations. We can do that now. You can repeat it, you can say it, you can, as I say those affirmations, you can repeat with me, you can type it in the comment box if you're watching me live, or even if you're watching me later. Just writing it down itself is a very powerful. Writing and journaling is a very powerful way to work with your blocks and start the healing process. It's a very healing writing. So, some of the simplest affirmations is first affirmation is I allow myself to receive. So, it's about opening yourself to receive. I allow myself to receive. The second statement is about release. I release the scarcity and I step into flow. I release the scarcity and I step into flow. Third statement would be about your own worthiness for receiving the abundance. I'm worthy of all forms of abundance. I'm worthy of all forms of abundance. So you have to believe that you are worthy of receiving the abundance. And finally, I open my energy to prosperity and peace. Allow yourself to open up energetically for prosperity, for abundance. So you can, for that, you can say to yourself, I open my energy to prosperity and peace. So these are simple statements which kind of rewire your field and start helping you to tune in, to realign yourself to being receptive, to receive the energy which is already there somewhere. It's only that you have created some blocks, inner blocks, and the energy is getting obstructed. Once you identify the blocks and you open yourself up, and you can identify those blocks by this simple journaling exercise, reflection journal, writing it down, and then changing it. So, to deepen this shift, whatever I'm talking about, to deepen this shift, that is what I have created my video, Abundance Activation video, which I would be giving you free within this Diwali window. And there are only 4 hours left for the window to close tonight, midnight. It's a NLP based process that helps you install an inner pattern of abundance. And it comes with this book. This book is very economically priced. This is Mystical Encounters, Messages from Deities and Divine Beings, which is an oracle in itself. It contains the messages which you can read for yourself. So this has its own value. Plus, with this, I clubbed the abundance activation video. So, this, if you buy today, by midnight today, the offer is expiring. This book you can buy on Kindle, you can buy on Amazon paperback, whatever mode you buy. and you send me the screenshot of your purchase, either through messenger, you can send it through inbox, through this comment box, through wherever, WhatsApp, and you will get that abundance activation video. But this has to be done by tonight because this offer is closing tonight. This offer has been open from October 16. It was up to October 22, which is tonight, which is the very sacred Diwali auspicious window. Okay. So now we'll do a short activation together, and one that uses this book as a vessel of energy. And all those who have the copy of the book, whether it is the physical copy, paperback, or whether it is the Kindle copy, have it around with you. If you have the book with you, you can just hold the book in your hand between your palms, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Once you exhale, you're releasing all the stagnant energy within you. When you're consciously doing this inhale and exhale, you are taking in the cosmic energies and you are exhaling the more stagnant, denser energy. So, and as you exhale now, imagine that the cover of the book, which is the Ardhanarishwar, very beautiful magnetic Ardhanarishwar image, which itself symbolizes balance, the balance between the masculine and the feminine within ourselves. So imagine the cover is glowing with golden light. It's glowing in golden light. And it's the same light that flows through all the divine beings and messages within the book. The book has got various sections connected with various energies, the divine energies, and messages from those energies. So, and the light is glowing from the cover of this book, and each page carries a vibration of abundance, grace, and divine wisdom. So, as you hold the book and you visualize that the cover, you can imagine it from the eyes, you can imagine it from the third eye, you can imagine it from the tripunda. The eyes are especially very, very, the third eye and the eyes are very, very powerful. And I must thank uh, the artist who created this image. So imagine that this golden energy is starting to flow through your palms as you're holding the book. It's flowing through your palms. If you're not having the book, you are seeing what you're seeing the book in this session. So imagine that the golden energy is flowing through your palms. It's entering your hands through your palms. It's entering into your body, into your heart, and it's spreading into your. It's like your aura is being lighted up with this energy, with this light. And it's up to you to visualize that light as much as possible in all your parts of your body. Imagine that the light is spreading. Spread it as much as you can within yourself, within your aura, within your being. Imagine that light, the golden energy, is spreading into all. And once you're done with spreading the light within yourself, think of one person you would like to bless with abundance tonight. Whom would you like to bless with abundance tonight? It could be your friend, it could be a family member, it could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a sibling, or even someone who is an acquaintance or somebody whom you feel needs the abundance. Could be anyone. Now, from your heart, imagine that you're sending a ray of this golden light to that person. You can visualize that person, and from your heart, you're radiating that golden light towards that person. And feel that golden, it's like a beam of light, which you yourself have created. So you have created that beam of light from your heart, which is traveling to that person, connecting you to that person, and this beam of light is expanding, it's shimmering, it is getting beamed to that person, and it is multiplying the abundance for both of you. The energy is flowing freely now, and it is multiplying the abundance. Remember, in the universe of energy, what you give expands. And as you channel this energy, as you channel this light, your own light will also expand. So do that fully. Let that abundance flow through that beam of light to that person to whom you want to give. Send that abundance. Could be your child, could be your spouse, could be your parents, could be a friend. And as you're giving that light, your own light will expand. So take a deep breath again, and you can say to yourself that I am one with the source of infinite abundance. I am one with the source of infinite abundance. Feel that abundance. It's important to feel that energy. The more you feel, the more it the more it sinks in, the more it expands. So I am one with the source of infinite abundance. And you can be in that state as long as you want to be, because you're flowing with that energy of abundance. You have even transmitted that energy of abundance to somebody else. So slowly open your eyes whenever you are ready. This is a very beautiful, simple process using my book Mystical Encounters. And I have deepened that process, made it even more powerful in the abundance activation video, which is coming along with this book. So you get the book, which itself has abundance flowing in it. You can use it the way I have just now done this exercise with you. Plus, you have the abundance activation, the NLP process to install the pattern of inner abundance within you. So, avail this offer. The offer expires in another 4 hours, so midnight tonight, Indian Standard Time. The book is available everywhere: Amazon, India, globally, paperback, Kindle. What you need to do is just send me a screenshot of that purchase and get your abundance activation video. So now let's tune into collective messages for this post Diwali energy cycle. These cards will show us what the universe wants us to focus on as we step into this new phase, post Diwali phase. So let's see first what is the collective energies which are coming in. Collective energies which are coming in. Let's see the collective message. Pay attention to the cards because something in the cards will definitely resonate, is definitely going to resonate with you. Post Diwali, what does the collective energy look like? This is the energy of change. You are required not to resist the change. Change will come, but it will not come in a way which is disturbing or which will turn your life upside down. There is a way to take it easily, okay, and flow with that energy of change. So change is on the cards, and it's important not to resist the change, to flow with it because it will be for your highest good. Okay. There are also new ideas coming up. It could be thoughts, ideas, plans, new ideas, more clarity coming in. It could be something is, could be like a breakthrough energy also. It could be suddenly an awareness or sudden realization, some knowledge, truth. Communication also improves. So more of us may be able to communicate better in this phase, post Diwali phase. Some of you may have been waiting for things to happen, lacking direction or feeling uncertain, or just being stagnant or stuck up in certain situations. So, this change is asking us to let go, get out of that hanged situation. It is probably going to help us get out of that stuck, hanging in between situation. So, no longer required to feel trapped because new ideas are coming in, as I said, and also new opportunities. It could be all those who are waiting for financial opportunities or have been feeling stuck or trapped or there, there's new light coming in. So there are new opportunities showing up. There could be more sense of stability, security, financially also. So these two cards are about abundance actually. So new ways of abundance, new both in terms of the mind means the ideas, plans, thoughts, emotions. So there is abundance that way plus material abundance where you actually get these opportunities and you actually see changes happening. So very important, do not resist the change. Okay, do not try to delay things. Do not try to delay the inevitable. If you feel something is going, something is getting released, something is, let it go. Let go is the word. Okay, so in order for you to flow with the energy, it is important that you allow yourself, you allow the release, allow the letting go. Let's see the love energies, collective love energies post Diwali. Love energies. I get a card of romantic feelings. So, definitely, some of you may be feeling these feelings could be getting stirred up, and the feelings may be worth exploring. Also, at the same time, there's a warning: be careful of any kind of deception when it comes to relationships, when it comes to other people, especially in love, romance, relationship. Someone could be wearing a false mask. So you have to be very discerning. You have to be careful. You have to be aware, not jump into things blindly. Okay? Yes, so romantic feelings, playfulness is there. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Very important to forgive and learn. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So, forgiving, releasing. So, these were a snapshot of the collective messages, very beautiful messages for this week, reminding us that uh, abundance, we got two cards of abundance. We also got romantic feelings and playfulness. This is abundance. So, receiving is a state of trust, not tension. The cards tell you to flow with the energy, not to avoid, not to resist, not to hold on, not to get attached, because that will make you feel stuck. Wherever you are asked to release, release. Wherever you are asked to let go, let go. So let's do some quick personal tarot readings. General messages I would be doing, no question answers. So, all those who are joining me live here, share this live abundantly with your friends and groups. Get your sharer badges, have them hop in. So, I'll be picking up everyone with a sharer badge, and we'll see what's happening. So, general messages, one card reading, general reading. So, get your sharer badges. Get your sharer badge, and you need to be live here for your reading. Vibhu Datta Satpathy. Okay, I can see sharer badge. New opportunities are on the cards for you, Vibhu Datta. It could be new financial opportunities, could be related to career, could be related to financial. And I do see a happy event also happen. Celebrated. It could be some post Diwali celebration energy. So enjoy yourself. All the best. Urvashi Garg. Urvashi Garg. Let's see. Urvashi Garg. Urvashi Garg. I see some kind of disagreement, or they could be argument or disagreement generally, or could be a clash of ideas or opinions, or could be like personality. So here, post Diwali, I see this energy, like conflict like energy. So you need to where to get conflicts, where to battle, where to fight, where to become active. That you need to take care. Okay. Ghazal Suri. Ghazal Suri. Somewhere you are feeling stuck, or maybe you're feeling as if things are not moving, or you're uncertain about something, or you're feeling trapped in something. Uh, so the card is asking you to take some time, and wherever you feel you need to let go of things, let them go. Do not hang on. Do not attach yourself too much to certain things. Things which need to, because that will put you into a stalemate. That will make you feel stuck. Let it go. Let whatever is happening is for, allow it. Umair Bangash. उमेर पंगाश. अच्छी न्यूज़ कुछ मिल सकती है. एक्टिव एनर्जी है. ऑप्टिमिस्टिक है. एनर्जी अच्छी है. गुड आइडियाज, ब्राइट आइडियाज, न्यू प्लान्स. ओके. ऑल द बेस्ट. Share this live with your groups, Facebook groups, get your sharer badge. Where are the sharer badges? Share this live in your groups, multiple groups to get your sharer badge. Manvi Kaleda, hello. Please get your sharer badge. Okay, so time for me to close. It's been about 1.5 hours, and I don't see the sharer badges. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Before I close, I want to remind you that tonight is the final day to receive my abundance activation video absolutely free with the purchase of mystical encounters, messages from deities and divine beings. Now, this process is the abundance activation process, which will be given free, would is short yet deeply powerful NLP based process that helps you shift from scarcity into prosperity and opens your channels to flow. What you have to do is purchase physical encounters, Kindle or paperback from Amazon before midnight tonight. So right now it's 8:30 p.m. in India time. So another 3.5 hours to go for this offer. So send me your purchase screenshot via messenger, inbox, any through any mode, through the comment box, through WhatsApp, any method, and you will instantly receive the abundance activity video, a powerful process, which guided process, which you can do. Open yourself up to the energy of abundance. The whole session talking about the energy of abundance and how we need to tune ourselves to that energy. Energy which is naturally flowing. We have to tune ourselves to that energy. We have to identify the blocks which are preventing that energy flowing with ease to us, and that's how we then attract abundance. So this process is going to install that pattern of abundance within you. And today's process, if we live process we did today, if you list it out, we spoke about beliefs, inner patterns, which is stopping the abundance from coming to us. We did work with patients, work with a guided process from the book, based on this book. So if you list that out, you can go to that to a live session in the replay. And remember, this offer ends tonight. So if you've been waiting for a sign to take that step to take this book, this is it. Every week we are doing some process from the book. I'm also using this book as an oracle, as a guide, as a spiritual guide, as uh, since this book has got messages from deities and divine beings, as the name says, this is gives you your own personal message as well. And if you use the book that way, every day you can open the book. If you have a paperback version, you can simply pray for the answer. You can open it to a random page and with your issue in mind, or even with for a general message, read the page and you will find something which resonates with you or your problem. If you have a Kindle version, simply click on the content which you feel intuitively drawn to. You can open that page, click and open the page and read through it. So whether you have paperback, whether you have Kindle, it works same. But it's always better to hold something in your hand. So I generally prefer paperback. So offer ends with gift yourself the vibration of light. As we end this Diwali cycle and step into a new lunar phase, remember abundance is not something that you consume, it is something that you live with, you embody. When you honor your inner light, everything outside aligns naturally. Okay? So, the last affirmation or the last statement that we can say to ourselves, put your hand on your heart and say, I step into my abundance, I am open to receive, I am light, I am flow, I am prosperous. I step into my abundance. I'm open to receive. I'm light. I'm flow. I'm prosperous. So thank you everyone for joining me tonight on the Light Up with Pages Live episode 360, which was closing the activation and helping us tune into abundance. As I said, I will the abundance activation video that you will receive free with this offer, the Diwali offer, which is expiring tonight midnight. You will be deepening the process in that, opening yourself, installing the pattern of inner abundance. So stay radiant, stay open, and keep shining your inner light. See you next week with a brand new episode. Goodbye and all the best.